Hello, my name is Ismail Shakhtakhtinsky. I'm the immigration attorney at I.S.Law Firm. We get asked a lot now in the context because we do have a lot of Ukrainian clients who have pending asylum cases because of the TPS currently recently being granted to Ukrainians, Ukraine being designated as a TPS country. A lot of asylum applicants from Ukraine who has pending asylum cases or who have cases in immigration courts, they ask whether they should file TPS or not, even though they do have work permit, they're lawfully present because they have pending asylum case. Should they file for TPS? And the answer is yes, 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 yes. You should file for TPS, temporary protected status, because that's additional layer of protection. And there is this rumor that if you file for TPS, then the asylum officer may think that, oh, you already got the protection, why should we grant you asylum? Or the same with the immigration judge, that if you already have temporary protected status and you have work permit, then why should we grant you asylum? That is not true. First of all, those asylum officers and immigration judges, they're not dumb. They also know that there is this notion that you shouldn't file it so that you basically corner the asylum officer or judge into approving your asylum, granting your asylum, and that's not going to work. So it is best to file for TPS. If you don't, that becomes questionable why you didn't. And here's why. Here's the logic behind it. Here's how I explain this. If you're filing for asylum, if you're asking for asylum, asylum is not something that is given to you just because you want it. It's given to you, it's something, it's protection you can get if you have no other way out. So basically you have no way of returning to your home country. You're scared, you have fear. This is genuine fear. You're not doing it because you want to become a permanent resident or have a happy life and more opportunities in the United States. You're doing it because you have genuine fear from returning to your country because of the fear of persecution, because of threats, danger, and so on. Now, if you do have that fear, if you don't get asylum approved, your case goes to immigration court, and if the immigration judge doesn't give it to you, you get order of removal, deportation, and then theoretically you can be deported. And if you have that fear, if someone is giving you a temporary protected status, TPS, which says that, look, we know that you applied for asylum, you have pending asylum, we will look into whether you qualify for it or not, but because there is war going on in your country, we're going to give you this protection, additional layer of protection, so that you're at peace, that nobody's going to deport you. And if you don't take that, it's like, you know, you're hungry and somebody is offering you a sandwich and you're not taking it, you're saying, no, I want the whole meal, I don't want sandwich. If you're really hungry, you're going to eat that sandwich, okay? So the TPS is that sandwich that they're giving to you. It's not the ideal. You're not going to become a permanent resident, you're not going to become a citizen based on the TPS, but it's something that is questionable if you refuse applying for. You know, there may be arguments that, yeah, I have a strong asylum case, and if it didn't work, then I would apply for TPS. That's why I didn't want to spend additional money and so on. There are arguments to do that. But the filing fee for TPS is only $50, so do that. Again, this applies to the applicants from the countries that have current TPS, including Ukraine, so that's why I bring this up. You can always contact our office at the numbers below and at the contact information below, so we will be glad to answer any questions you have, any additional or specific questions, or provide you full consultation. And of course, if you want to follow us and see more videos like this, be on top of all the news and get updates, please subscribe, please hit like, and we will continue providing updates and more videos on different immigration topics. Thank you.